the stakes are high. Everyone here, both teams, have $1,750 guaranteed. If you win here today, you double the prize money. Lynn, upper right hand side in the yellow as Orc, Happy, and the bottom left hand side as Undead, of course. And we have the first answer. What's the hero gonna be for Lynn? Is he going back to Farseer? No, no, no. He puts his trust in the sword, the Saint Sword. Blade Master opening. Amazonia, the neutral map. Afterwards, if you lose a map, you have the heroes, the map choice. And there's no vetoes. So, comeback potential is big, but if you tie up the series, then obviously there's map choice for the other player. So this first map is incredibly important. With these 6 players involved, I don't expect a 2-0 here. Anywhere. The map advantage is too big, but this is the neutral ground. This will pave the way. Happy with the Acolyte Scout. Has to confirm. Is it Farseer attack? No. What's Lynn gonna do? Not taking a camp at all. As we have to thank Neilskin for the 43-month resub. Much love. Have a nice day, Neo. With your support, I definitely will. And with the best Warcraft on the planet. How can I not? Blade Master Circlet trying to interrupt the creeping. DK equipped with a claw. Town portal sold. Peon pull. Very carefully done. Ooh, survives with 7. Lynn, living on the edge, saw that he's not in some equipment and some XP himself. Nothing's really hurt here. But Lynn, already a little intimidating. Oh, Just Ross with the 5 gifted sub. Yes, man, you're my Easter bunny today. So far, at least. Grunt in the Undead base with the Blade Master forces a Naruk tower that delays the tech a little bit. And that's what you want to accomplish. Delay Happy's level 3. Roam, annoy, steal.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there we go. Big steals, not for this one. He wants the Taskmaster. So far he's stuck at 88 because Happy's Dust was really good. And he still saves the coils for the big one. Coil more damage obviously than the backstab. Lynn is still trying to reach. Oh, he did get something, but it was only a skeleton. Item and experience towards Happy 2.7. Not the greatest early game in the history of early games, but at least no grunt got surrounded. No huge losses, but there's no windwalk. Oh, Lynn! He sold the town portal and he can't get out anymore. Here I say it. He wanted to save himself with the cloak, but there's another dust available. Massive blunder for Lynn. And that takes the Blade Master off the map right when he wants to start the Shadow Hunter or TC. Happy with perfect timing. And what's the reaction now? Immediately rushing to the orange. You cannot give Happy an opening like this on a small map like this. Bad start for Lynn. And now you've got to be in constant fear of being surrounded. Happy, DK and ghouls, that's all he needs. Takes another camp away. Blade is back. That did delay the Shadow Hunter. The supply is still even, but the level advantage is gigantic. 2 levels ahead. And there's nothing to stop Happy currently. He's just charging up. Could even think about mercenary camps. Lynn needs big plays. Not a player that lives from momentum. Happy, checking spot after spot. Where are you? What are you doing? I want to continue disrupting you. I know your late game is fierce. But I'll just cripple it. double level 1 hero for Lin. This is not the even match that we were expecting, that we were hoping for. Lin already a little desperate, maybe, going for Wyvern? Tier 3 is on the way, halfway through. In the tech department, Lin is far ahead.
A player's forces are under attack.
But levels. Warcraft 3 revolves around levels. And you gotta be careful, you don't want to fall victim to the coil level 2. And where do you go? Lin, not doing anything for a long time. Now creeping up, but this is not gonna be level 2 for the SH, as they are sharing experience here. Lich is out, Nova first, and whoopsie. Oh, he followed the peon. So, no statues just yet, but it's just overwhelming DK, Lich, Ghoul, aggression. Constantly scouting. Oh man. This is so good for Happy. Not saying that it's impossible. It's still a Blade Master in the hands of Lin. Nothing's impossible. Rune Bracers also an item that Happy can't really use. Can you play the Hex advantage? Some sort of hero focus before destroyers are out. This is a tier 3 advantage. We're getting reinforced defenses. Hex used now. Damage is good. Happy trying to deny even that ghoul. He can't get it. That's 2 for 0. And Lin getting reinforced defenses ready. Getting the watchtower ready. This has been the moment of the game in the past encounters between them. Happy's arrival on tier 3, but this is a very different game, it feels like. It's already a switch to Fiends. We got 5 ghouls to work with. Is he still going for that ghoul push? He was banging his head against cement walls recently, and Lin used that momentum to take the games away from him. Mercenary camp on the right hand side. Lin would have loved that. Rune Braces, of course. Lionhorn, also not too bad. TC coming. Everything's underleveled. But Lin is taking some risks, positioning himself a little more aggressively on the map. That is at least level 2 Shadowhunter for the heal wave. Can't play without it. Blade Master isn't roaming. Illusions, scouting. Happy, creeping. Level 4 decay. Frenzy and Destroyers. Looks like Happy is doing this again. And maybe with home turf advantage, Lin can still do something.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy is an unstoppable force. Is Lin the immovable object? He's gotta be. But this creep spot is not looking good. There's no speed scroll available at all. The red spot. Oh no, Lin needs to get this. Does. But the item, I think, who got it? I'm not too sure. I think Happy stole it. Yep. That's it. Ghouls are here. And Lin, yeah, this was desperate. Happy takes his head off. 9 minutes, 19 seconds. The early game derailed super quickly. And CL already with their backs against the wall. 1 minute in the game. 1 moment of the game. Blade Master, no mana. Surrounded and killed. Lin tried to bring this back, but there was just no opening. Once Happy is in control in a match, it's super hard to take that control away from him. Happy's asking for 2 minutes. Once again, Just Ross, thank you very much. Happy is in tip-top shape. You gotta be in tip-top shape. This is an important moment in competitive Warcraft at the moment. A lot of prize money on the line for the Zimu Team Cup. Tomorrow we go into a highly decorated and super important TP League playoffs. There's still another ace up CL's sleeve if Lin falls short. They still got 1-2-0. But if there's a player who can bring this series back after a slap in the face like this. It's certainly Lin. Map pick on the side of Lin now. Does he want to play a macro game with Twisted? Does he want to stack a Blade Master with a map like Echo Isles, Last Refuge? Echo Isles it is. And I like that choice. It's one game, chill. They are not with the backs against the wall. I explained this early, maybe you were a little late, but in this format there's no vetoes. So even if Lin ties it up, the third map will be Happy's map choice. And that continues throughout the entire series. Norwegian Whale, nice to see you here. There's a reason the matches here are so close in the playoffs. Happy doing 2 minutes demon summoning ritual between the games. Map has been selected. Server has been selected. Just waiting for Happy to give us the go. Not the start you want. Usually against Happy, you always want to start to get the momentum early. Because Happy's just playing himself into a frenzy. Did Happy lose one series yet? That's a good question, to be honest. He did win against Colorful. He lost the Cider versus TH. He won against Fly. That was very decisive. And he also won against Moon. So yeah, so far, only TH able to take a map off of him. This doesn't mean that there's a point already. To score a point, you have to get the full best of 3. Amazonia, of course, a very unique map. No other map is like that. And that's a good thing. If we have a close match here today, in the 2-on-2s we have... Whoa. We got Lin and 120 with 120 playing Human against Fortitude and Happy. So I'd love to see this. Very uncommon for Happy to take such a long break in between a series. But I guess we will be there. Yesterday was quite a nice event, by the way, in case you haven't seen it. There was a LAN Gamers Assembly in France. And do you guys remember a player called Stefano? A StarCraft legend? Yeah? He won that entire thing. Here on the left-hand side, he said already that he hopes he can do it again. Happy also hopes that he can do this again. And take the series just like this with a 2-0. But this is Lin's map choice. This is where he feels the strongest. And this is where he has to bring the series back. Happy 1, Lin 0, Echo Isles. So, do we have any diverging builds? I think... Lin just wants to rely on the Blade Master, have a better early game, disrupt Happy's game better Don't lose the Blade Master early. And then wait for Happy to arrive at tier 3 when you have the cement up and you got the tower up. Or is it a little switcheroo? Are we going CORSAIR here? I don't think so. I said this many times. I think you need the unpredictability of Critical Strike versus Happy. Because that is something that Happy can't calculate in his head. Not perfectly, at least. Because there's a random factor. DK Ghouls, obviously. The botched early game on Amazonia opened up the way for Happy. This shall not happen again. I hope Lin is warmed up now. So here, a lot more space on the map. A lot more space for possible expansion. A lot more easy to do creep camps. Oh, I was thinking about it. Should I attack this acolyte? At the moment there's no harm. Starting with the Gloves of Haste, Happy positions himself a little more aggressively with the Null Brute. And this is exactly where both are going. Lin gets level 2 here, Gloves of Haste, the least desired item. Oh, Happy, he has the vision! But Lin expected this. We have seen this move before. Lin calculates this into the game plan. Can't get the entire camp. Slippers for Happy. Would love to trade this. And finally the Acolyte will die for its sins, but of course it's denied. So far, Lin only going for items, Happy mostly going for experience. But very important, also momentum-wise, that Happy didn't steal this one. Oh, he knows that the ghouls are creeping because he saw the level up. And the item is on the ground. Weird moment. Did the DK just pick it up? Gloves of Haste for him as well. Wow, that was weird. So Happy investing Windwalk for nothing? Item sold. And again, not a great early game for Lin. Desperate movements here. Happy is just ignoring Lin stealing items away. Now he sees it or hears it. Ooh, very, very close. The item is blocked by the creep. Circle of Nobility. You really, really want that. Gets it, but Happy is just there. Uh-oh, Lin, this is a disaster once again. Gets everything stuck here, including the grunt. Huge XP. Can hope for the creeps to get it, but no. And now he's so hurt, and he's again out of mana. We were all hoping for more. But Lin shoots himself in the leg. Or in the foot, I guess. In both early games that we've seen so far. Again, doesn't mean that he's losing the game, but against Happy, you don't want to lose a grunt early. His tech, again, miles ahead. Very tier 3 centric. Very hero focus heavy. He has the scout everywhere, level 2 coil. This is just dominance. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you! Oh no! Ends there on the grunt, and that's a second kill right there. Lin is sloppy. Sloppy and unlucky. Not the war chief he needs to be. 2 grunts down in the early game. How do you creep? Speed scroll gone in the early game. This is a total disaster.
Forces are under attack.
Feels forced for claws. Feels forced to go for the ogre. Shadowhunter is in. Is he willing to creep the entire thing? Happy knows he has a lot of time. Blade Master is getting there. Look at the items. If Lin wins this, it's all because of this. All because of the Blade Master. Tier 3 rolling. Not re-establishing any Grand Army. Creeping greedily. But Happy knows there's only one option where you can be. And this is here. Speed scroll to get out. That's number 2. Without any effect. Lich is out as well. Ghouls for creeping. Tier 3 on the way there as well. Happy got dust. Will reveal a Blade Master if he's getting there. So Lin finally confirms Happy's position. Moves to the side. Wyvern again for creeping. $118 critical strike. We need the big red numbers. But we also need healing. Lin is not dealing well with the pressure of being seated first. He still has some time. This is a very, very fragile early game that Lin is playing with the strat. Rushing tier 3 like this. And yeah, definitely evasion creeping right now. Happy's DK is once again soon to be level 4. Lich goes Nova, not afraid of the blade at all. DK doesn't need to creep, so he can wait for the tier 3 to finish to get the Orb of Corruption. The flowchart is working fine. Only a talisman at the mercenary camp. Of course, you're looking for more. You're looking for more damage. You're looking for more mana. Against the Blade Master, I don't hate a Ring of Protection +4. And we wanted more mana, and we get more mana. Lin in a better spot than game 1. Is Happy getting greedy? Is he willing to end the game right now and move into Lin's base where it's so fortified? Blade Master close to 3. You gotta go for crit 2. You gotta. And he does. Everything's hurt though. TC out, underleveled. Shadowhunter, underleveled. And Happy's making his way across. 2.4 on the Lich. Dark Ranger 3rd for the silence against the TC who decided to go for Stomp early. And Happy has the wrong read. Does not expect Lin to have crept this camp already. That's some time. But is it enough time? 186 critical strike. The Wyvern! Oh, no! That's a big part of Lin's damage. 3rd speed scroll used. But Happy is not willing to push into the base anymore. He has a new idea how to counter this, and that's a Temple of the Damned. Banshees in Happy's hands. This is something I haven't seen in a long time. I was hoping for it. He saw the Blade Master, he saw how stacked he is, he's expecting crit level 2, and Curse is the best counter to it. Happy and 1-0 both, they were a little stubborn implementing this unit into their build against Orc against Blade Masters, but why not? There's no Dispel on the Orc side. One caster Curse is a 1/3 damage diminishment, if that's a word. Reduction. Lin needs a Saint Sword. Nothing left to creep on the map, not much at least. But he gets the Blade 3. He gets the Shadowhunter 3. After an early game where he lost 2 grunts, all of a sudden this is somewhat playable. But on the flip side, Happy crept so much that he's level 4, he will be level 3. He got Silence and Black Arrow on the Dark Ranger. And we transition into Headhunters. Kinda late. Lynn is checking out some spots as well. Where have you been? What's your levels? Another claw purchased from the marketplace. Doesn't even have a spot anymore. A slot, I mean. Lich 3. Happy's changing things up. Big time. Banshee number 1. There's no solution to it. We're trying to roam. 156. Respect the big red numbers. Happy scouting for an expansion with the skeleton. Is it invul time? No. Happy got 1 invul. So does Lynn. This is important. You have to break out of the silence. I don't think it's possession time. It's just curse. 1 or 2 banshees for the curse, and that's enough. The creeping pattern was really good. Ooh, we saw this. And goes Torrent Totem. This spell is still far away. And Happy is expanding. Shifting gears. This is a 180 turn in Happy strategy. Last time he met Lynn, it was still the tier 3 Frenzy Ghoul timing. Now, first adjustment, Banshees. Second adjustment, expansion. You come to me. Been moving away from the mass Kodo Beast build. Doesn't need that here. Kodo Beast, of course, could be possessed later on. Lynn gotta figure this out. Lynn also needs some sort of shop control. You can't allow Happy's heroes to get all the invul potions. DK is well equipped. He's super tanky. And Lynn is following. He could go for a tiny. He has the resources. But he's down in supply. Another illusion scouts the timing perfectly. We got the necessary spells, I'd say, on Happy. But almost perfect levels on Happy. And this Banshee, these Banshees, they take away Lynn's biggest weapon. Walker upgrade has finished. There is the spell, but a very limited amount. Little bit of a stalemate. Happy's Expo up and running. Shop control for the undead for the second time. More fiends for more damage. And burrow. Lynn doesn't have reveal. 2 claws on the blade. On the Shadow Hunter, not on the blade. That is very interesting. Yeah, and that's an easy cancel. Lynn gets the resources back. He must have an idea of what's happening. So for the first time in like 4 series between them, Lynn is under pressure. Lynn has to act. He can't rely on static defense on his home turf advantage. This gotta be it. Statues a little far forward. Curse has been applied already. Instantly on the blade. You see the misses. That Walker down immediately. Lynn's army is everywhere. Uh-oh, this is not that great. Illusion is soaking up so much damage for nothing. Kodo Beast is getting nuked as well. These headhunters, they're not connecting whatsoever, but the supply is even. Blade Master chasing down these statues. TC finds the connection to the backline. One Banshee gone, and the headhunters. Now the army position is getting better for Lin. Statue been taken out. Massive Nova to the right-hand side, though. There's still Frenzy Ghouls. There's still this one Banshee reapplying Curse, and you see it. Miss, 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 miss. How long can Lin stay in this? The fight is better than it's supposed to be. Here we go. Level 4. Blade Master finally free after that curse is gone. Headhunters falling. Raiders falling. Not much control left in both sides. We got Burrow, but the Fiend falls anyway. Level 4. Invo Potion Pass. Level 3 on the TC. Lin, can you do this? Supply is even again. There's new skeletons growing. One of the last coils. Blade Master saved. Destroyer falls anyway. And Lin finds the Dark Ranger. Backstab. Hex! And dies! The silence is gone. The Black Arrow's gone. Trying to go with the counter focus, but the Blade Master saves himself into the shadows. Massive lead for Lin. Respect the shade. You are detected. Whoa, little fumbly bumbly in the very beginning of this fight, but this game ain't over. Happy's expansion is still up. Only one Raider. A very, very hurt Blade Master. Happy cheapened out a little bit on the Ziggurat. Can he break that second base? Happy very little mana to work with. Does Lin know that there is a shade? There's a coil with the Blade Master's name on it. At least the mining has been disrupted. Reinforcements on both sides.
A player's forces are under
Incredible game. Banshee is gone. Lich exposed. Invo Potion 7 seconds closes the surround. DK comes back. There will be a coil if no Hex. I don't think there's Hex now. Storm! Didn't hit the DK. Blade in trouble. Has the potion and the Lich dies as well. The big damage dealer gone. Oh, Happy. You're struggling. Calls the game. Lin, you madman. Something got activated after the first 4 seconds of the fight. And he takes it home. What a game. What a disastrous early game this was for Lin. Nothing went his way. Nothing. Except maybe the item drops. That's about it. But Lin maneuvers himself into a position where it's absolutely playable again. And Happy's adjustments, they didn't work. The Banshees were taken out rather quickly. And then Lin takes it home. Incredible comeback. Incredible comeback. And this gotta hurt. The Blade Master counter was up. The Expo was almost secured. But maybe Happy got a little overeager there. The first, 5 to 10 seconds of the fight, the Headhunters weren't attacking anything meaningful. But the Kodo got a connection, the heroes got the connection, and he kept the heroes safe. Happy also not up to the task in the fight. That wasn't the flawless execution that we've seen before. Now we got one more between the two giants. One more ride. This map will decide who takes the first point in the game. Happy with stellar early games. On map 1, that was enough. On map 2, not so much. And you know where this derailed a little bit for Happy? When Lin went to the Sea Giant, bottom right hand side, and Happy wasn't able to track him down anymore. That was... It's not that big explosive moment, but it's one of the most important. That he found the level 3 Shadowhunter, that he was able to get up the level 2 TC and maneuver to the shop. Norwegian Whale with the 30 gifted subs. My man, he's back, celebrating every Lin victory as if it's the World Championship. Time for a little bit of a breather. And I wonder how much impact did the Shadow Hunter have with the 2 claws? He was able to snipe some. Yep, chat says it as well. Norwegian Whale, you're a treasure, man. You're a treasure. So is Lin, so is Happy, so are all of you. Most of you. How are these games looking? If Lin has a normal early game. Game 1, Blade Master and Grunt lost. Game 2, 2 Grunts and 3 Speed Scrolls lost. But Echo Isles was Lin's map. Tide Hunters is Happy's map. A smaller map. Not too easy to outmaneuver your opponent here. And that's the pattern for Happy. Amazonia, very easy to track your opponent. Tide Hunters, relatively easy to track your opponent. Blade is here. Ooh, wow. Steals the item! And that's Slippers! We talked about early games a lot. And Happy is shook. That's a statement, harass. Got a little greedy, didn't want to invest the coil, didn't get a dust. And that results not in experience, but the item steal. And since it's Slippers, it's pretty damn good. Thank you, dear mods, for cleaning the chat up from Balance Wine. We don't want that. Still important for Happy to get the turtle and get the experience, but his early game is severely slowed down. And this is all good chip damage. Lin maneuvering the Grunt again. Forces another coil. Keeps him a lot more defensive than before. Definitely an adjustment. Usually against Happy, you gotta play on the edge. You gotta take these risks. Because otherwise, he's just too perfect. You gotta force these arrows. But there's a fine line. Skeleton not denied. And this is an even early game. Still creeping on the left-hand side. It's alright. It's only level 2. Happy got the dust though. That's important.
A player's force
And the Acolyte is safe. Second pair of Slippers. Needs socks for both feet. And Happy loses track of him again. That's a big consumable. The Greater Mana Potion. All small statement wins. For Lin. This doesn't mean that the entire game is going his way. But if we compare it to map 1 and map 2, this is Lin's best early game by a landslide. Stealing XP away, stealing camps away, but hold on. Blade Master got it, Gloves of Haste, but what about this Grunt? He can save the Blade Master relatively easy, and even the Grunt movement is good. Saves both, gets the item again. Very Blade Master centric this early and mid game as we're approaching tier 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
How can you find the mental fortitude after losing 2 Grunts to still be competitive with Happy? Unbelievable. Hex. Okay. Get out of my front yard. I need this camp. Level 3? Or wait, he's engaging? There's no town portal. Hold on. Can he block a little bit? There's more hex where this one came from. Oh my god. Lin. 300 miles an hour. But the Death Pact. He gets Death Pact. That is such a reduction of force in the mid game. Because there's no Coil 2. And there's not going to be Unholy Aura for the longest time. Up until level 6. He didn't get the kill. He allowed level 3. But a 1-1-1 DK is not where you want to be. Counter aggression. But yeah, Coil is only half as good now. Up until level 4. Little problematic that this was the time that you usually want to invest into Shadowhunter creeping. That didn't happen. Blade Master also not level 3, not even close. And Grunts are in jeopardy, at least a little bit. Wyvern is coming in. No great solution to it with the weak Coil Nova. Important for Lin, he did not invest the big mana potion. He keeps it for later when there's bigger value.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we're playing on low levels. Happy positioning himself around the shop. Invo potion is available. He has the gold. And he's getting it right there. TC coming. Tech is far ahead. Early web upgraded as well. Played in for the steal. Ooh, Rever goes for the grunt. That will of course weaken any pushes that Happy is getting in the mid game. The Shadowhunter and the TC, they'll be creeping on the right hand side and at the bottom. Ring. I absolutely love that ring on the TC.
Player's forces
Happy's gonna be supply blocked at 40. Look at this. There's no Ziggurat coming. Happy can't go to 50 for a long time. He's still gotta get Destroyer upgrade. Frenzy is there though. Book of the Dead will force a Destroyer at least. Destroyer upgrade is also far away. Where's the Ziggurat?
A player's forces are under attack.
He can't go for a third hero. He can't go for a Destroyer morph. There it is. We've seen this before by Happy in a match against Lawlight on Amazonia. Nice steal, Hex a little too late. That prevents getting very close to the levels. If Lin only knew.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy is posturing up as if nothing happened. And then is a little careful because he wants level 3-2-3. Or 3-3-2. Peon scouts it. Scroll of the Beast is dangerous. But he got Shadowhunter level 3, so perfectly calculated. Happy dodged a bullet there with the late Ziggurat. Invest into a temple once again. It's Banshee time as well as Dark Ranger. The temple investment hasn't paid off yet. Lin, are you in a position where you want to take this? There's no Invo Potion, but the TC is Omega tanky. Lin smells blood in the water, but there's the Scroll of the Beast on Happy's side, and Lin, is he willing to fight through this? No Dispel, of course. Destroyers have mana as well. Wyvern taken out, Raider taken out. Happy is exploding. Lich level 3. Still no Coil level 2, but he's just annihilating every unit there is. Defensive Storm to prevent the ghouls from chasing, but the destroyer is there, getting the ghouls back. And Lin, that's a bit of a problematic fight. Gotta clean this up now with Ensnare. Backstab into double kill. Still playable, but that was the big mana potion gone. There was also the Scroll of the Beast gone. And an Invo Potion. A little too eager, I think, by Lin, but he maybe wants to trade XP. Now, Happy is online though. Level 2 Nova, level 2 Coil. It's all there. Lin greedy. His army is small. No speed scroll. And Happy had perfect vision as there was still a Kodo Beast remaining. It's a fight for the red spot. And with that, a fight for the turtle as well. Happy has only one Invo Potion. Trying to go for the Banshee. Curse applied immediately. First miss immediately. Oh man, this forces a misposition on Lin's army. The Raider very far forward, but takes out a statue in return. Berserker upgrade. Just seconds away. What's the play now, Lin? There's a lot of healing still left. Scroll of the Beast? Scroll of the Dead? Book of the Dead. That's what I meant. Was used and I think immediately dispelled? Maybe I didn't see it correctly. Maybe he sold it. But Lin got rid of basically all the ghouls, I think. Still waiting for the curse to wear off. It lasts for a long time. Shadow Hunter was silenced for a bit. Dark Ranger level 2. Destroyer saved by the bell. Raider has to move to the side. Blade Master damage is still good despite the curse. This is well done. But now the last Raider is gone and there's no more anti-air with that. One blade to rule them all. You can clearly see how high value a Banshee is. Always the first target. Kodo Beasts take out more units from Happy's side. They're very tanky. There's barely no Fiends available. And it's still the fight for the turtle item in the bottom left. And Happy, if this is not going his side, there's only the red spot left. Peon coming. Lin holding the fort here, getting more experience, which he desperately needs on that TC. And that is level 3. Game-changing level up. Happy still has to maneuver with only one level of Unholy Aura. It's not that fast.
A player's forces are under attack.
And then trying to expand. Happy, does he want the experience and goes to the north, or does he check? Oh, he does both. Checks the south for an expansion. Another pair of slippers. And Lin got the Invul Potion.
A town is under siege.
1 Invul versus 2. There's only one shop on Tidehunters. It's a gigantic lead to get the shop control. No big level ups around. Lin, are you willing to brawl? Working on the levels a little bit more. Skeleton will expire. Tower will be coming up. And Lin transitioning into Headhunters once again. It's very greedy. 50 food for a long time. Banshees have no upgrades. This is supposed to be the red spot. Lin checking for reinforcements. Lin checking for an expansion. And whoa, for a Fiend, he abandons this camp for now. Forces a coil. And Lin is willing to pounce on this. Amazing, amazing army movement. Gets the Fiend eventually. But this is big experience. Late Master, DK getting close to 5. Lich getting close to 4. Dark Ranger getting close to 3. Late Master comes in. 2 destroyers up in the air. Weird fighting position. The Golem is still around. Very unpredictable. Can he catch some units? 144 crit. Raider. Okay, there was a Coil Nova. That was rather easy. The Granite Golem is still there. And Lin is expanding on the back of this. Did it finish? No.
Players' forces are under attack.
Only a tower. Only a burrow. Oh, Blade wants this. Who's gonna get it? TC? Yes! Katka's pipe! Oh my god! What an item! Happy is caught with the DK! He has no TP! Lich is in, transfers the Invo Potion. That frees him for 7 seconds. What an engagement! TC being nuked. There should be Heal Wave. There's also Spirit Link. Shadowhunter is far away. Happy smells blood on the water now. Wants to nuke this cow down, reposition, and the focus shifts onto the Lich. Fighting position is getting more and more clear here. Happy on the back heel, trying to intercept a little bit. But the heroes are not part of this fight for now. TC moving in. Stomp in the back line. Weird move if you ask me. And everything is very, very hurt because the Shadowhunter just can't connect. Look at them. The mana is almost full. Dark Ranger level 3. And 2 more free kills for Happy. 60-60 food. Lich level 4. If only the Shadowhunter was a little far forward. If only he repositions to the right-hand side. Then it's Lin's fight to take. Did he devour? Not really. Oh. Happy has no invul no more, and it's on cooldown for 2 solid minutes. Reminder, this is not an expansion. It's only a fortified position for now. Happy is unprotected. No heal potion, no mana potion, no invul, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Shadowhunter mana is a little problematic. Lin knows this, gives up the tower. Is he saving gold for a tiny Great Hall? 2,400 gold remaining. Still everybody's game. But my god, is that Katka's pipe a blessing. No town portal on Happy either. Three Kodo Beasts. Fight starts. Is this it? Is this a decision? Kodo's moving forward, trying to snack, gets the Fiend. TC gets it all! Epicenter Stomp, and there's more where that one came from. But the Invo Potion is gone. Dark Ranger a little bit out of position. All the Headhunter damage ending up on the DR. That's a sick Stomp once again. Late Master out of the fight, needs some healing. Trying to coil, okay, Dark Ranger is safe, but what about that Blade Master? Has Death Pact once again. Stomp misses a little bit. Heal Wave against the Nova, saves the Blade for now. Gotta save himself into the shadows. Destroyer falling, piercing damage ramping up. Reinforcements for Happy in a very, very weird spot. And Lin does it! 2-1! Unbelievable! From how the series started to where it ends is a world's difference. And Happy taken out of the grand final of the Zimu Team Cup. That was the big question. How do you take out Happy from the Don't Force Me team? The answer is Lin. Ooh, this was huge. In the group stage, it was a 4-0 for Happy's team. And this is already worse, and this is the star player taken away.